Okay, this is length of an arc. So recall that when you have a circle, the distance around the circle is called the circumference, okay? And the circumference can be found by taking pi and multiplying it by the diameter. So there's one formula for circumference. And since you know the diameter is twice the radius, you could also say that the circumference is 2 times the radius times pi. So all I did was substitute 2 times the radius in for the diameter. So often you'll see it written, for whatever reason, in books like this, 2 pi r. So there's one formula for the circumference. There's another one for the circumference. It's important prerequisite information for the length of an arc. So if I draw a circle, I want to know the length of an arc, let's say from say A to B. The length of an arc is the distance that you would travel along the edge of the circle from A to B. It is not, what it is not is the linear distance from A to B. So this is not the length of an arc. This is the A to B, the length of an arc. So it's written commonly like this. To find the length of an arc, they use the cursive L, and then I name the arc. Length of arc, AB. So the length of arc AB, to find the whole distance, I would need to figure out the circumference. Well, I'm not finding the whole circumference, I'm just finding the length of an arc. So I'm finding the fractional part. So part of a circle is whatever the fractional part is out of 360. So that formula starts to take shape. Okay, so if I did this, let's just say that this central angle is given to me at 120 degrees. Okay, and then I have a radius of, call the radius 3. So if that's the given information, my central angle is 120. The radius is 3. So I can conclude that the diameter is 6. So what I do in the formula to find the length of arc AB is I substitute the central angle, 120, over 360, because I'm finding a fractional part of the circumference. And then I break the formula circumference down into pi times the diameter, because remember, the circumference is pi times the diameter. So then I have the length of the arc, AB. This reduces to 1/3. Pi stays the same. And then the diameter is 6. So I have 1/3 times pi times 6. The length of AB, arc AB, is 2 pi. Length of an arc. Very similar to area of a sector in terms of the formula, but this is the fractional part of the arc, fractional part of the circumference. So those two parts are kind of key.